Hey guys, I'm Gabriella. Today I'm going to be doing an everyday makeup tutorial for you. Okay, so I just washed and it feels kind of dry right now. I did apply this serum from Art Naturals that I got from Target because it was on sale. It's a vitamin C brightening serum. Okay, we're gonna start with this sunscreen. That's my all-time favorite sunscreen. It's around about this much. It's moisturizing as well. Wait, I forgot a step. This is an ice roller. Start my mornings off with this. It's from the Skinny Confidential. They have an ice roller and a mint roller. This is compact, feels so good, and it depuffs. So yeah, I start my routine off with this. But I applied sunscreen first. Whatever, doesn't matter. It feels so nice. If you don't have this, you could just use ice or cold water. Before I had this, I would just wash my face with cold water. That was it. And I feel like that did the job, but this definitely is handy to have, and it's so cute. I also like to do here. Okay, now that we have the base ready, assuming I applied sunscreen after I ice rolled. Did I say base? I mean skin prep. So I don't actually own a foundation. What I like to use instead is this NYX concealer serum. I'm using this for around 2 years. This is my third bottle of it. Yeah, I kind of use this as base. I sometimes skip this step and go straight into like the normal concealer. Well, this is concealer too, but I kind of use it as an all over, like, let me show you. So if I just around. And then I take a puff and then just blend it in. I like using a puff because it does soak up some product. Now that we have that base, I take a really light concealer. This is also NYX. I find that, I know like Korean beauty is known to be good and like a lot of the products are phenomenal, but concealers, I have yet to find a good Korean concealer. Every time I'm in the US, I buy a concealer from NYX. Anyway, so I put this in some tiny areas that I want to highlight. I use this more as like a highlighter than a concealer. When my boyfriend sees this, he always says it looks like those, you know, when you do the CGI thing, you have to mark the actor's face. He says it looks like that, which I agree, it does. Places that I don't want a lot of products being soaked up, I will use my fingers. Oh yeah, I'm gonna add a bit more nose highlight because it just lifts it up. Okay, and then I will put some on my hands, and you will see why in a second. Okay, I still haven't decided whether I want to edit this like a Vogue Beauty Secrets video. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's every girl's dream, but I think it's most girls' dream too. Certainly one of mine, to be featured in those Vogue Beauty Secrets videos. If I'm in one of those, that's when I know I've made it. Manifesting. This concealer here earlier. Now I take a flat tiny brush. I don't know what it's for, but I'm gonna do like a slight cut crease, but it's not a cut crease. It's a concept of one. Anyway, I'm gonna brighten up my eyelid and bring it into the inner corner. I don't know if you see that, but to the outer corner as well. It's kind of like priming your eyelids, but just the lid, not the crease, because I want to darken the crease and accentuate it. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me fill my brows in real quick because I want... one way I check if my brows are even, especially in the inner part, is I do this. And then if it goes up at the same place, then it's even. Sometimes one's like there and then, I don't know, it's pretty self-explanatory. I will take this eyebrow pencil, it's angled. I will elongate my crease line inwards. It's not that obvious. It preps it for the eyeshadow later and also helps the appearance of... Okay, now that I've done that, I'm gonna go in with eyeshadow. I don't know what order this is in. No particular order, it's always whatever is nearest to me. Okay, I take this bronzing stick from Makeup by Mario. Oh, okay, the label's erased. It's by Makeup by Mario. I like to place it upwards. It's diagonal, but closer to vertical than horizontal. And I like to focus it here, and then I'll do one here, here, sometimes here too. One time I forgot to blend this one and I went out like that and it was really embarrassing. So now I never forget because of that one time, which is good. Take this brush. This does come with a brush, but I like to use I've had this brush since like 6th grade. Okay, I blend it upwards and I don't bring it down, only up. It's meant to lift it up. Having done some like shoots in Korea, seeing makeup artists do their stuff on me, I noticed how different, I mean it's obvious, but I noticed firsthand how different Korean makeup styles and American makeup styles are. I'm Korean, but I kind of do follow, I would say I'm more influenced by like American makeup styles, and I do prefer a lot of the techniques from that on me. Like contouring, I like to accentuate my cheekbones, but in Korea they don't bring it down here. They only like apply the contour here. And did I forget to blend the... Oh my gosh, are you serious? Okay, I did, but let's just double check. Anyway, as I was saying, they also use a very light contour shade and it barely shows up on me, and I'm not even that tan right now, so I'd like also nose contour is very different. I don't hear that being spoken about much. In American makeup styles, they kind of do this part and then brighten everywhere else. In Korean, most Korean makeup artists, what they did on my nose, which no offense, but it was just not flattering on my nose, was they took a big brush, not too big, but a bigger brush than this, and they just like darkened the entire sides of the nose, and they contoured here, but then it was like a wider contour, so it just made it look more bulbous. And it's not just one makeup artist that has done that, it was multiple the same way, so I guess that's just a technique they use. My favorite thing ever is when I have a photo shoot and they let me do my own makeup. It's the best. I'm using this eyeshadow palette from Eyebrow. This cool tone shade for my nose contour, and then the brightest shade to highlight and set the nose highlight I did earlier. Also, I like to go in on the sides with a brighter shade. Next up, oh, okay, this order is like kind of really bizarre. I'm starting to like sweat a bit. Next step, one of my essentials. Oh, I forgot to do eyeshadow. Let me do eyeshadow first. What the fuck? Oh my gosh, guys, my storage nearly ran out. I had to go and delete a bunch of videos. Carrying on, I have to speed this up. I don't want to run out of storage. I want to finish showing you guys this. Okay, take a brown, use this angled brush once again, and then just line the crease. Remember that line I formed with the eyebrow pencil? I kind of just connect that with everywhere else. A dark brown shade. Use this. They go on the edge. Kind of just mark that area. And it's not blended out fully right now, but take a fluffy brush. You don't even need anything on it. You could also just use a transition shade such as this, medium lightish. Just blend everything else in. Seamless. Do this, and if you don't see any harsh lines, I was talking about Korean makeup styles earlier, and they like to make the closer to the eye line darker and then to the crease like an ombre, dark to light. What I'm doing is more of like a cut crease, like I said, but not a harsh one. So it doesn't look like a cut crease because my eye socket isn't like cut creasy, if that makes sense. You remember where I put concealer and the highlighter? I just touch that up the brightest shade with this brush again. Just touch that up. Brown eyeliner. I get the smallest, thinnest brown eyeliner. It's not that dark as well. It's like a walnut brown. I'm gonna line my eyes starting from the inner corner. Sharp little line. You know, someone told me when I was a kid that my eyes are very far apart, and I used to be so insecure of that for the longest time. And I started doing this inner corner eyeliner thing since I was like a teenager, before this fox eye, cat eye look was even a thing. And my mom would be like, you have an eye booger, because it would just be here, right? And I just used black eyeliner. And I would get so embarrassed. Now, it's a whole thing, isn't it? Which, thank God, it normalized. Form that little triangle in the inner corner and line the rest of, and then just flick it up a bit. I don't really care to even out my wings on the outer corner because I don't think it's that obvious. I take this liquid eyeliner, brown, and I'm just gonna do a wing with it, just the outer corner. So the size of the wing really depends on the occasion or the mood I'm in. A rough guideline would just be follow the line of your lower lash, so just like please. Alright, if you want to make it sharp, just use your nails and like cut it. I don't do a wing this big every day, but I have to film something in a bit, so. Next, I take this eyeliner, but it's pink. I also use it as a lip liner. In Korea, it's kind of hard to find a lip liner that lasts long and is precise and sharp, but they do have pink eyeliners, which I love, and I find perform better as a lip liner as well because they last really long and they're more like waterproof because they're supposed to withstand like tears and stuff near your eyes. Anyway, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna use it as both. So it's not really noticeable. I like having a subtle pink color in my eyes because I feel like it meshes well with my lips because I'm gonna use the same thing. Okay, I don't know why I'm sweating. Oh my goodness. Now that step is, oh, okay, we're gonna do brows again. Sorry, this is all over the place, but this is a makeup hack that I love. I can't find a brow gel strong enough, so I apply eyelash glue. The tiniest amount, just here, just a bit. And then take a spoolie. My spoolie looks a little nasty because there's a lot of eyelash glue gunk because of this, but I just push up my brow hairs, but gotta be careful not to stick all your brow hairs together. Gently push it up just to like clean up the bottom a bit. Okay, right now it doesn't look that different. Okay, normally my brows misbehave a little more and this step really makes a difference, but today okay, I just stuck no subtle difference. I just accentuated the arch. Alrighty, we're almost. Next step, this is a very random order. I use this Fui blush. They don't make this anymore, but I was able to get my hands on it because I interned at that company and they had a bunch of, they always have stacks of like samples that workers there can just take, and as an intern I could take some, and I saw that someone said it's a really good blush, so I took it. Like a clay blush, it's bubblegum pink, and I like to apply it just here. I don't go down here as much. Sometimes I do, and I go all the way up to like eyelid. That's why I do it before mascara because sometimes it gets on it. Okay, that was some here. Just swipe the leftover here. I love how a pink looks on the face. So I have that pink eyeliner here, pink lip liner here. I don't use a brown lippy or lip liner like most people do. It's like trending, but I don't think it looks, it ages me, so I don't use that. I love a pink lip product. Anyway, pink. I think it just harmonizes everything really good. Just love the look of it. Okay, now that I've applied blush, sometimes I'll top it off with a powder blush. I do also love like a sun-kissed blush, but at the moment I don't have any with me. I'll just top that off. Okay. This highlighter, I also got it from where I was interning, which I stopped using highlighter for the longest time, but I started again and I can't stop now. I bit on the tip of the nose, and then this brush has this side. This is for the inner corner. Wait. And the leftovers I'll just put everywhere. I'm gonna curl my lashes. I own two mascaras, and they're completely different. So this is an Asian mascara. It's Kill Lash by Clio. It's amazing for keeping lashes curled, especially with Asian lashes. You know it's not gonna stay curled the whole day unless you use an Asian mascara, but it's really difficult to take off. On the other hand, this is a tubing mascara. It's from Tarte. This is amazing for volumizing. It makes your lashes so dark and thick, but it's really heavy, so it weighs down the lashes and it doesn't stay curled. So for special occasions, I do like to mix both. I'll go in with this first, keep the curls there, and then I'll do this, make my lashes thicker, because this doesn't really make lashes look thick. When it's a casual day and I just want things to be easier for me when I take my makeup off, I'll use just a tubing mascara. And when I know I'm gonna spend the whole day out and I need my makeup to not budge, then I'll just use this. Today, I can't tell what I want to do, but my storage is running out, so I have to decide quickly. Both, just to show you. The outer lash, I like to stick them together with the mascara and kind of make it look like a wing. Alright, so this is simple. Next, let it dry. I don't like doing bottom mascara that much, so I'm not going to do that. I think it's dry now. I'm going to go in with the tubing mascara. The tubing mascara just coats the lashes really good. You can erase this just with water, and it doesn't smudge. It gets off like erasures. Okay, but look at the difference. I don't know if you can tell, but okay, it's just bolder, darker. I just got it on my hair. Alright, okay, and that's the look. Okay guys, this is the look. Sometimes some finishing touches I like to do after my makeup is I'll go, focus please. Some finishing touches I like to do after my makeup. Actually, I'll do this while I'm doing my eyeliner most of the time. I just forgot earlier, but I'm gonna go over my moles with this liquid liner because I think moles are so charming. So yeah. Alright. Some lining you can really catch the highlighter. Oh, also, yes, I a lot of the time forget to apply something on my lips. I just do the lip liner and I don't need like a lipstick inside because sometimes I feel like after everything it looks too harsh. And I don't want to look like I have too much makeup on. And not doing my lips I find helps that, but I will not give up an overline. So I do have lip liner on. Anyway, I like to set it once more with this powder. I use this powder and I can't tell you what brand it is because it ain't branded. Well, actually it is. Okay, look, the reason why I like the highlighter is even after I set it with powder, though I didn't really apply much here, it still makes it look not too matte. Anyway, this I think is a powder that, wait, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it, but I got this from my because I was told to test it out. And this powder is, honestly, I love it. Here is the finished look. This is what I do most days. Here's the finished look in natural lighting. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is a little different from my vlogs.